impermanence, I see it as, as being very foundational. How can you have creation if if there is not impermanence? So every aspect of aliveness seems to me to carry with it the temporary nature. So the more I reflected on it, the less I began to think of it in terms of a completion or a finishing or an ending, but as being foundational to beginning, as being at the essence of life as I experience life. I tend to embrace impermanence as a recognition of the reality of aliveness.
Impermanence means change. Change just happens. Over time, everything changes. Without change, I think I wouldn't be doing very well. I don't think anything would have happened without change, and change just happens.
It's the condition of letting go and being in the habit of letting go, being detached. It's the state of being able to enjoy what is in its passing away without trying to cling to it. A beggar on the side of the road, he has nothing. He puts out his hand and saying, "Give me a dime." And the hand is open to what may be given by life. And somebody passing by drops a quarter in his hand, and immediately the hand closes to possess it, and it becomes a fist. And you could then use the fist to protect what you have possessed. But of course, you can't even use it very well because you are so intent on clinging to it and protecting it. Poverty of spirit now is opening the hand again, having the courage and taking the risk of remaining open, running the risk that the quarter may be taken away from you, but also being in a position where you can receive more. And it's in that position of receptivity and of openness, which is the experience of fullness of reality and the goodness of reality begins to flow into one, and that's true happiness.
You're a spirit being, that you came here to learn and to grow. And the spirit doesn't die when you die. The spirit lives on in some form. So that's not impermanent. That essence part of me, that's not something that I feel is fleeting.
I don't know that anything is permanent at all in any of our lives or in the universe writ large. We have to admit impermanence into our lives. It's important to live with that impermanence as a frame of reference so that we can approach each moment or each day with a sense of humility about what we're able to do and what we're not able to do, and relinquish control over things that we can't have control over. It's important to live as if things are as permanent as stone, as these relationships that we have, that to invest yourself in love and concern for people, accept people's love, as if really that's the only thing that exists. Give yourself over to your work or your craft as if it'll be around, like Stonehenge or something like that. The commitment to living as if everything's always there forever, with the acceptance that nothing's going to survive.
Peace happens, and an awareness that nothing is real outside of this moment. The only thing that we have is this moment, and it's the only thing that's real. That's where the deepest peace comes, is when you rest into that. Let go of fear. Don't hold on. Quiet your mind, come to the moment.
If I see good waves, I want to get out there and get them. And you know they're not going to last, so you've got to get going now. When you get held down by a wave, the big fear is drowning, of course, when you're surfing. And all the guys I know who've really been held down a long time and who've survived, at some point they just shut down. The most dangerous thing is panic. You have to just kind of, as one friend of mine put it, go to your happy place and just completely relax and stop fighting it. Because if you fight, you use oxygen and then you're in trouble.
To create more peaceful world, we should all come together. We've been fighting for something that's not belongs to us. This world is not belongs to us. We belong to this world. So we should live on this world with love, understand each another. I have to change it here. I must change all myself here, what I eat, what I do around me. And then the soul, my soul, I have to do it myself, and then my soul to travel in a nice place where it belongs, But if I don't do that, change it here on this planet, nothing else in me is no good. I have to keep on loving. That's why I'm doing very good, because I respect everybody,
Coming to terms with the nature of time, the nature of something that's past and no longer retrievable, and the future that's ahead of us and always forever unreachable, demands a kind of attention to the present. The present is impermanent. The present is a space of constant change. It's the space of the heartbeat. It's the space of brain pulses and blood flowing and rays coming from the sun and waves crashing. It's the space of temperature and circulation. To be present is to live in the space of impermanence.